the orbital command going down at his third. So yes, he's definitely going for the more risky uh, orbital command over the planetary fortress.
And let's note that he has sent SCVs out to most of the expo spots to the left of himself. And looks like OmnIMinD sending his own scouts out now, trying to probably going to scout and see what's going on. OmnIMinD scouts the one in the middle, but Avokodo will send his army there. As those mules are dropped, OmnIMinD scouting it with the Marine.
Yeah, and it looks like another group of Marines being sent out to Avokodo's.
Those Marines are about to get ruffle stomped, and down go those poor Marines, sent to their death. Another 4 Marines about to be sent to their death.
Things aren't looking good for Mind at the moment. Well, I mean, supply count is looking very, very even at the moment. But I mean, there's the amounts of bases that he's behind is actually getting quite.
Let's just have a look. Take a second and have a look at the income tab. Avokodo, 3,000, nearly 3,000, 75 harvesters, and Mind only on about 1,800. Avokodo nearly double the income of Mind. Mind needs to expo right now, and he needs to put some pressure on. He needs to realize maybe that Avokodo cannot get to all of his expos at once. Mind needs to send small units. What I would do is send small contingents of units out to each of these expos. However, Avokodo not even mining from the expo at the top. He is severely undersaturated. He has got no saturation at his expo at the top right-hand side of the map. On the right-hand side of his base, he's only got 2 mining. Sending more now only. Got another command center half done at the left-hand side of the map. Sending his entire army there. Perhaps a good time for Mind to take out the expos on the right when the army was on the left. A brilliant drop going down.
Yeah, and it looks like a lot of starports going up, and yeah, Mind spotting a fusion core, meaning battle cruisers. We'll see.
Is Mind going to be able to focus fire that fusion core though? That's going to be critical. He's going to need to focus fire that fusion core. Avokodo's army caught completely out of position. He does have a force right at the front. He's not pulling that force back. He hasn't pulled that force back. He's got a large force at the front of his base, not pulling it back. Down goes that fusion core. The mule's taking far too long to come down. Mind will just annihilate those mules. And that drop in itself could have determined the end of this game.
Definitely. It was a very good snipe. Very, very, very efficient drop. These Marines doing way more damage than they needed to Avokodo. He's just he needs to do something about his army. He's taking an entire army to deal with, a small little drop where he could just send,
He had all of these units. If you just look at the right-hand side of his natural, he had that entire little force there. There was no need to move his. Look at this drop again. Just look at how he is. He is just playing with him right now. But Avokodo still has that force right there at the front, the right-hand side of his base that he is not using.
There's a huge push coming out from Mind at the moment.
Mind needs to siege up. Mind could get this army off guard. Mind needs to siege up right now. He spots it. Mind is going to siege. Mind sieging a bit late there, but way more siege tanks. Absolutely beautiful engage. Vikings coming down to support those Marines.
And mules being dropped down for
mass repair, obviously. Look at these mules being dropped down everywhere, taking the fire from those. This is absolutely phenomenal play. Those Vikings coming down, shelling the damage from the Marines and the siege tanks. Mind siege tanks now pushing up slowly but surely.
Now the SUV is being pulled off. It looks pretty bad for Avokodo at the moment, although he does have several bases. I think the army size for Mind is just too much for him to handle. And there is 4 Banshees just coming out now. I don't think...
No, Cloak is on the way. Cloak won't finish. Those Vikings, those beautiful Vikings sniping off those Banshees. Down go the Banshees, the Marines moving in. And there comes the GG from Avokodo.
There we go. Very, very interesting game. Mass expand build. Obviously to get a very good eco going. His plan was to go mass battle cruiser, but Mind obviously being able to stop that and just in time being able to spot the fusion core. I think that was the big turning point in that game. being
Yeah.
risked
I
off.
think it would have been a severely different outcome had he managed to actually get those battle cruisers producing. He would have had four starports pumping out those battle cruisers. If you click on his starports now, you do see that he was going for mass Banshee, which I'm not sure if it was such a good idea with those Vikings on the field, but it would have definitely been able to snipe out those siege tanks. If you just have a look at Avokodo's main, look at all of those SCVs just chilling. They're on leave right now. They took some sick leave. They don't want to be in the fight. They're just JC. And other than that, the saturation being pretty average, but great early pressure coming from Mind. Also, that drop right at the middle, as you discussed earlier, knocking out the fusion core, putting him in a good lead, even just off of a 3 base versus a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 base Avokodo. Yeah.
Avocado just needed to focus more on his army than expanding. I think that was the biggest mistake that he made. Yeah, I think that was it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Being a brilliant game to cast. Thank you very much for Avokodo for allowing us to cast this game. Good luck to Mint and all of the tournaments coming up. We're out. Peace.
Later.